Hello, everyone. I'm Deborah,
And I'm Deanna.
and we're going to talk about all of the health issues that we overcame with our new lifestyle following the medical medium protocols. So we're going to start with, well, I'll start with me because I think I had the most.
You did.
So Hashimoto's was number one.
But I had that. That was one of the main things that I had.
Okay. So so we both had Hashimoto's. And then mine was also,
So many things.
I know.
You had to write them down.
So bloat, and that was obvious in the before and after photos. So I was bloated all over. And I didn't even realize until I tried a pair of summer sandals on that I had worn the previous year. And the straps were a little stretchy. And so the shoe was now too big for me.
Wow.
And so I couldn't wear those sandals. I had no idea that my feet were even
swollen.
bloated. Yes.
Swollen and bloated.
So my shoes, my boots, everything feels more comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah. So sometimes we're living with discomforts and we don't even realize it. No. Don't,
No.
you know, because we're so used to it. Yeah. So that's not a good thing.
No.
Because we're not listening and we're not hearing our bodies.
And you don't realize the difference until you get on the other side. And
No, you don't.
it's, you know, and it's just, it has to feel comfortable as you're doing it. And the more you bloat you get rid of, the easier it is to listen and to hear what your body is telling you that you need.
And the bloat was the first thing to go.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I noticed was the bloat. So that happens quickly. It happens within a few months, I would say, wouldn't you? Yeah, just with a few months. So that's huge. The next one is constipation. I did. I had issues with constipation. And
Major.
I have a much better, my system is working so much better now with
It's like
all of the added.
What you eat, your body gets rid of right away.
Yes.
Like within 24 hours.
Yes. So there are things that we would eat or that I would eat in my past, you know, and I mean, I had 60 years of habits, even though I was a pretty healthy eater. I ate everything, you know, so there were things that do take longer. You know, cheese takes longer to digest, red meat takes longer to digest.
Yeah.
And we all know those things. And so, but we just don't think about it sometimes. No. And so the constipation was huge.
Because there's so many women that do suffer
walk
from
around
that.
feeling that full feeling all the time. Yeah.
So it's a great thing.
My increased taste and smell. So even before COVID, I didn't have a very strong olfactory sense, and nor my taste buds were very strong. And so therefore, I didn't really have a really great relationship with food because I could take it or leave it. You know, it was like, you know,
It was only
just,
like
you know, I
eating
definitely,
because you had to.
Yeah.
There were some certain things that
Eat to live.
Yeah, we really enjoyed as well.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
Yeah,
like
that are not
homemade
good.
ricotta.
And the charcuterie tray. Oh my
every week.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see.
And I don't miss it.
No. You know, every once in a while I look at a piece in the when I'm walking through Wegmans or a piece of the sapressata, and I'm like, But no, I wouldn't do it to my body. I mean, if I really, really wanted to, I would take a taste. Yeah. I would eat a piece. Yeah. You know, if I really, really wanted it.
Yeah.
But,
Just remember, no self-deprivation.
No self-deprivation.
So listening to your body.
Okay, so I have less anxiety.
Such a good thing.
And the ADD symptoms have almost completely subsided. So
getting
I
more
can
done.
Focus. Yeah, getting more done, being more productive.
Thinking clearly.
Yeah, and having more rest time too, because I'm getting more things done in a shorter period of time.
Yes.
So
because you have more energy.
And because I can focus. That's the huge thing for me was focusing. So that has made such a difference in my life. You know, having all of those changes happen within a 2-year, well, one really strict. So the first year was like a build-up, you know, just adding, that's what we're going to talk about, adding the 3 things that we did. Was there any other health issues? that you had? That you
One
wanted to-
thing that I notice is that all the dots are connecting, like things that didn't make sense to me before.
So the way you think.
Yeah, the way I think. So things seemed more challenging, harder than what they really were. And things seem easier, and they, like, all the dots are connecting. That's all I can say, is just like,
It's making sense.
making sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
So
That's huge.
I think,
So
no
the
more brain
brain
fog.
The lifestyle affects our brain so much. Number one is because of the glucose. Our brains thrive and live and need glucose.
Yes.
And how
We
many,
get that from all the fruits that
fruit.
we eat.
Yeah. So
And I never thought that I would be like, I'm pretty much raw until 4. So I'm eating mainly just fruits.
yeah.
After the
So
celery juice.
but we want to talk about how we started.
Yes.
Not where we are now, because that seems like that would seem like to some people like, oh, there's no way I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And no, there isn't a way that you could just like leave a lifestyle that you have led, for the last 30,
6
40, 50,
decades.
60
Yeah.
years, that you can just leave it one day and then just, completely change it. No, it's unrealistic.
This
So-
has taken 2 years.
Yeah,
It's a
so-
2-year process.
So we're going to talk about how we started.
Yeah.
So all we started with was 16 ounces, 16 to 32 ounces. So
Like we said in the last video.
yes. And so 16 ounces when you're first starting out, and then you build up to the 32 ounces.
Because your body craves it.
Yes. Yeah. So lemon water first thing in the morning.
And we add, I like the honey in the winter.
Yeah. In the winter, I do like a little honey.
need more glucose.
Yes, and I go back and forth with it. So I'll do like a week or 2 without the honey, and then I'll do a week of honey, and so that's how it works for me. So it becomes very tailored to your tastes, and you're evolving. Then 20 minutes later, or more sometimes, it's my celery juice. So I do 16 to 32 ounces of celery juice, depending on, that's Harley, depending on how much celery I have. So at different times of the year, it's more bountiful than others. Harley, stop.
He will.
Yeah, he's very, very vocal boy. And everyone watching who comes to Brown Diva, a lot of people say, oh my gosh, I've never heard Harley bark before.
Now we're hearing him.
Yeah.
All right, so just so we start out with the lemon water, or the lemon honey water, depending on what your body's craving.
Excuse me.
The celery juice, and then the next thing is the heavy metal detox smoothie. And all you have to do, we'll put the link in the recipe below, but it's bananas, blueberries, the juice of an orange, cilantro, spirulina, barley grass juice powder, and dulse. And my body just looks forward to having that every morning after my celery juice, believe it or not. So it's like I don't have to think about what am I going to have for breakfast, but I know what I'm going to have for breakfast. And like I said, I'd love to. I eat to live, and otherwise, it's like eating is a waste of time.
Yeah, so it's just those 3 things. It's simple. 1, 2, 3. And you could start out with just the lemon water if you wanted to. Do that for a few weeks. And then add in the celery juice. And we're going to put links to the juicer and everything that we use in the description. So I think that wraps things up for now. If you have any questions, please leave us a comment. And ask us questions, tell us how it's going. And what else? Like the video.
And
so
we
you can
look
share
forward
it.
to this journey with you.
Yeah.
And we're here to show you that it can be done, and you do it according to what your desires are and what you want for yourself. And we all want to feel really good every day.
Yeah.
And we're saying with this cleaning, your detoxing, and getting rid of the brain fog and the constipation and all of that, you just start feeling great every day.
Yeah.
And you'll love it.
And do it with a buddy. Deanna and I doing it together, along with my daughter who is 10 steps ahead of us or 100 steps ahead of us. And it really is so much easier when you do it with somebody. So show this video to our friends, or our video series to friends and our family that you'd like to see come on board with you and do it with you. It's so much more fun that way. Thank you,
Thank you
so much
all
for
for
watching.
listening.
Yeah, we're going to see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Love
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.